A lot of skin tutorials go like this. Pick a color that looks like skin, and then you fill it in, and then you pick a darker color as a shadow and you fill it in. And as you can see, it works pretty well. But if I were to try to do the same thing in this drawing, you can see something isn't right. It looks like she doesn't belong in the environment. And the reason for that is because of the background color. You see, in our first drawing, we had a white background, but here, the background is actually a very saturated blue. If we take a look at what her skin color actually is, you can see it's literally blue. But if you take a look over here, even though it's the same color, it kind of looks a little bit red, right? And that's because color is relative. What a color looks like depends on the colors that surround it. It could be like this. A 6 feet guy may look very tall around a bunch of 5'11s, but if you put him in a room full of 6'9s, suddenly he looks kinda short. That's why against the white background, this color reads as blue, but against the saturated blue, it looks kinda reddish because it's more red than the blue in the background. Now that we know how color works, picking the skin color should be pretty simple. So for the example from earlier, we know that we're starting from here, where the background is, and we also know that the skin is somewhere over here. So all we gotta do is to travel towards the skin color, and that's how we ended up with a desaturated blue as their skin color.